fellow Filipino scientists and researchers, officials from government agencies, representatives from private companies, media practitioners, ladies and gentlemen. A pleasant good morning to everyone, especially to our partners in ensuring that the Philippines has a resilient and effective infrastructure. The Department of Science and Technology Philippine Council for Industry, Energy, and Emerging Technology Research and Development would like to thank all of you for being here with us today to witness the launch of new projects that will spur the progress in the Philippines construction and infrastructure sector. Welcome to the 6th edition of the Science and Innovation Budding Opportunities for Leverage or CBOL, a webinar series where we put the spotlight on newly approved and commenced projects supported by DOSTPCIEERD. We commend our brilliant and hardworking researchers and scientists for coming up with 15 new projects for the infrastructure sector. Dr. Romel Grutas, Ms. Mabilin Kahulugan from DOST Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, Dr. Jonathan Dunca, Dr. Ryan Ray Visera, and Dr. Jason Maximo Ongpeng from the De La Salle University, Engineer Divina R. Gonzalez from the Mapua University, Dr. Leia Brunuela, Dr. Mark Cesar Talampas, Dr. Jessica F. Simbahan, and Mr. Richard Ibanez from the University of the Philippines, Dr. Julius L. Leaño and Ms. Jenely Kaya from the DOST Philippine Textile Research Institute, Engineer Stephen John Clemente from the Far Eastern University, and Dr. Chosel Lawagon from the University of Mindanao. We at DOSTPCIEERD are grateful to all of you for heeding our call to spur more game-changing innovations. We fully support this because we are confident that this can make powerful and significant changes towards the construction sector. Thank you all for your hard work. When we look at the developed countries, we often marvel at their structures that are not only picturesque but also very sturdy and efficient in providing commodities, services, essential to enable, sustain, or enhance societal living conditions. True enough, infrastructure is the economy's backbone. To make sure that our country is at par with these developed countries, it is the government's duty and goal to build infrastructure that enables trade, powers businesses, connects workers to their jobs, create opportunities for communities, and protects the nation from an increasingly unpredictable natural environment. We need infrastructure that are specifically designed for the Philippines and can address the needs and problems of Filipinos. The World Bank highlighted the need for a rapid and consistent implementation of infrastructure framework in the Philippines to accelerate the progress in the country. It recommended a gradual increase in infrastructure investments of at least 5% in the GDP as the Philippines only invested 2.8% or less than 188 billion in 2002. The government infrastructure funding has increased gradually up to 881.7 billion in 2019 and 681 billion in 2020, and the latter growing lower due to the pandemic. According to the National Economic Development Authority, aggressive infrastructure push is expected to help the economy recover. When infrastructure are coupled with technology, we can find solutions to the daunting problems or challenges and help fast-track our recovery from the pandemic. Technology ensures the quality of infrastructure, minimizes the risk of structural failures that can harm the lives of Filipinos. Integrating technologies in infrastructure projects allows us to easily identify inefficiencies, maximize productivity, ensure safety, encourage collaboration, cope with possible labor shortages, and even monitor ongoing construction to prevent delays and other problems. DOST has invested more than 91 million over the last decade to fund R&D projects in the construction sector. These construction R&D projects are either on sustainable and innovative construction materials and improving construction services. Through this event, we are truly excited to share the new projects added to this roster. Embracing the change that comes with new innovative construction projects mean welcoming a brighter future for Filipinos, as this is the way we can evolve from our current practices and methods. Building better, more efficient infrastructure will help restore the citizens' trust in public institutions' ability to use public resources efficiently. In the coming years, we at DOSTPCIEERD plan to implement more changes by supporting more projects that are aligned with the needs and problems of the Philippines infrastructure sector. We are working hard in, towards ensuring that our country catches up with the current global infrastructure standards that are armed with technologies from research and development. Let me now invite you to a sneak preview of the future of construction technology in the Philippines as will be implemented by brilliant Filipino scientists, engineers, and researchers. Welcome to Cebol and today's event. Today, we will witness the rise of new construction projects that make innovation work for the people. Thank you and mabuhay tayong lahat.